Hello, this is Martin Brossman, and I want to do a quick review of the 10 phases of our social media management process that's been core to the social media management certificate program with me and Karen Teedy at NC State Technology Training Solutions. This is for students or people interested in learning more about the class. We define it as 10 phases, and I want to go through each one at a high level introduction. So first of all, we start with inventory. That's when you, as someone managing an account, do a quick summary on the web and look in what's their digital first impression. What's their digital first impression? What's there? You may use screenshots or something else to really look out what's going on. What's there? You'll probably want to do it incognito. What's the reviews online? Then discovery is talking specifically with the client or the team to find out where they want to go. What are their goals? What are the objectives? What are the resources we have available? If they say, oh my God, we'll do anything but not YouTube. And you realize that's going to be part of it. So I'm going to have to do some work to build that into it. So then we're collecting the next level of information on discovery. Then from there, we're strategizing, which is almost like a hypothesis of where we want to go. What are we going to do? What's the phase 1, 2, and 3? What's our plan for launching this? What's our plan for updating this? What's our plans for changing it? And this is real important because this is what we learned working directly with clients. And I want to give a shout out for Anora Magaha that started this with me. And working directly with clients, we found this was the process we actually used, not what we thought we used, in really building out a good, comprehensive, and engaging social media plan. Then we move into the audit, the 360 deep dive. This is where we collect all the information we've gotten already and really do research on what's our competition, what does the field look like, what's our competitive advantage. We call it the Aikido marketing, where are the holes that we could win in, and all of this. And we're collecting all this data to really understand what's going on, which then feeds into building the plan. So each one of the early phases feed information to building a comprehensive plan that can be sustainable. And this is the key thing. So then we start building the plan, and from there we do the plan launch. And in the launch, what's happening is who's going to manage it? What's the responsibility? What are the liability risks? Who's going to be held accountable? How do we make sure the content gets delivered? How do we capture and curate the content and bring it forward? All those aspects, all those moving pieces, all those components have to be worked in for the launch, then ongoing. And the key thing is ongoing is how do we make something that's sustainable with accountability and transparency so it keeps going? And the reason these go up is the quality of information, the quality of branding and data. Ongoing, we're learning more information as we move forward. This is a dynamic, adjusted process that happens. So that's why ongoing is higher than launch, higher than plan, higher than digital strategy, discover, inventory. It all builds on itself. And the key thing is, if you did all the work as we teach in the 12-week program correctly, then you're building on the system so it will be sustainable within your means and resources and get the goals and objectives you want to accomplish. From there, we have to know what we're measuring. So that's the metrics. What are the metrics? What are we keeping track of? As an employee, you're responsible for communicating the value that you're gaining in the process. And we talk a lot about that as well. Not just marketing yourself, but adding value in your own career and adding value to the process that's being done. Then we go into reporting. So we take what have we learned from it on a regular basis? What's working? What's not working? What do we need to keep? Make sure we don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Our mistakes that we make, have we learned from them? What processes do we need to change? And then we put that into our report. And then from there, it's going to loop back onto the ongoing process of doing it, collecting the matrix and reporting. The 10th phase that's as important as many of the others is what we call the close down. Are we designing this entire system so that we could step away from it individually? If we aren't, we really haven't built a good process. And also, we've held ourselves hostage in the position. We've held the customer hostage. We really haven't done the ethical thing. So it's really the concept, keeping the end in mind. And we talk about that and go over that pretty extensively in the class. That's the shutdown. So that needs to be part of the whole picture. We broke these into these phases for educational purposes. Does this always work this way in the real world? Of course not. You're often taking something over that's incomplete. You're patching. You have unresolved issues. You might take it over and there's some liability risk because someone posted photos you don't have rights to, and then it's your problem. All types of things which we cover in the class as well. I just wanted to do a quick overview of the 10 phases of the social media management process that we teach, part of the social media management and marketing program at NC State Technology Training Solutions. I want to thank everyone that's contributed to the class over the years and helped us make this an outstanding program, and all the graduates that have been part of it. We have over 200 graduates now. It's a joy to teach this class, and we couldn't do it without the great graduates, the great participants, and State's help, and everyone else that's participated. If you found this useful, make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the little bell so you'll be notified when new information comes out. Thanks for your time, and look forward to seeing you in the class if you participate. This is Martin Brossman speaking for myself and Karen Teedy. Take care.